playoffs set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. We are in downtown Atlanta at Bobby Dodd Stadium, home field, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Boy, they took a chance there. Could you imagine if they recovered that, how this crowd would have reacted? Just a missed opportunity and a good job here by the hands team to recover that ball.
Now the offense is set up with a short field. The quick throw out left, complete. Defense surrounds it, just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set, second down play here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Receiver makes the grab and moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Quick throw caught over the middle. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Short return tackle at the 20-yard. That's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On the move now. Caught behind the line. It's Powell. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left. And you find the tight end open on the corner route. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yards on the play.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. And the Yellow Jackets look to keep this drive moving.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Bringing pressure. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Breaks free. Fights off a defender. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Big throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Moves out of the pocket. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even, we can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
They look to throw it here on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense they wanted a little bit more of that pitching catch.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
This big tight end running a corner route, listen, as a defensive coordinator, if you put a smaller safety on him, he's too small to be able to match up with his size. And if you go with a linebacker, you're going to be too slow to go with his speed.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Both teams desperate to get the offense going, find a spark and some rhythm in this playoff game. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. He lets it go on the move. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Now takes a hit but lets it fly. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
The tackle is made, not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game. Wideout's now clustered. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking to throw it again. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete again. A 3rd straight misfire. Brings up 4th down now.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Yellow Jackets looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Paging George D. Burdell. Paging George D. Burdell.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And the Yellow Jackets will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. A much-needed counterpunch. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Point after, up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on first down. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Brought down after a short return. What? The interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Finding some room at the 25. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. And the Golden Eagles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The pass rush closing in. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean. They're
going to run it here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking right. This one caught. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Miss. So this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Nobody hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. First down here for this offense.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Yellow Jackets come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create them.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The pass is intercepted. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
This will likely be the last play of the half. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. QB sneaks it on first down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Ball handed off. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. And it just gets back to the line of scrimmage as the time runs out here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Golden Eagles will kick this this away to start the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there, trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Powell. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Powell. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
The receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Looking downfield near the end zone. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And that will give them the lead now.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Southern Miss offense is back out there now. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. Catch made in space. Look out. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a 1st down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Man, this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Caught near the goal line. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And the Golden Eagles looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. They feed the fullback this time. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Strong defensive effort. They've got him behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on fourth and goal here. Looking to throw here. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. It tests the middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
On the play. Third down coming up.
So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kurt. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. And the Yellow Jackets keep the football on the move.
Well, I love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on third down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion in their first down.
Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
On the ground, it's Powell. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
He's running out of time here. The tight end has got it.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this third down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's fourth down, and an interesting decision for this offense with the lead. Do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. It's out of bounds. It's a short gain on the play.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
The Golden Eagles will try to keep this drive moving.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw complete to the tight end. What a stiff arm. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Off the play fake on first down. Fine time. Moving to his left. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. Inside the 25. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
What a run and a pickup for this offense. This all starts with a great read by the quarterback. Saw the defender coming in, just knew this was not the time to keep it, and he does a good job of getting it to one of his playmakers, and boy, does he make a big play.
Some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Second down, looking to throw it. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
That completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Has caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. And now the try for the 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back. Close to the tight end. Oh, it's going to be incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Risky throw. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
On the move now. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught quickly. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Now, a 4th down.
And the Yellow Jackets will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he goes down, but the important thing is enough to move the sticks in a fresh set of downs. We reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. 2-minute clock with the running game. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a pretty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking here. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory?
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. The short completion of the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory?
Here we go, here we go.
It's a bootleg looking to throw. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Catch made by the tight end. They make the tackle, but that first down should secure their spot in the national championship game. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going